All right, I'm ready.
Okay, game. So first of all, also one thing is that whenever you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can ask anything you want, so it's not a problem. If you
All
don't
right, all
understand, if
right,
you don't understand something or like the meaning of some words, then feel free to ask. I'll explain it to you.
all right. That's perfect.
Okay, so first of all, whenever look at the OPGG,
Mm-hmm.
there are things like you need to know when to build. For example, you're playing tank into Garen, and who is Garen as a champion? Like, what does Garen do?
He's gonna try to burst me, but on this game he was proxying a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like my Wukong was really strong, and I
Mm-hmm.
needed to get him some space. So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to survive a bit more, and that's why I went for
Mm-hmm.
this an ending despair at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. Because like Garen is a tank killer, right? And usually you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to go tank killers can still, I mean, they'll still kill you. So the only way to fight them is if you out damage them, if you out check them. Remember, like champions like Garen here, for example, you wanna
Mm-hmm.
go full AP in time. Uh,
Okay.
if that is also, I mean, to be honest, this game you did fine. Like this build actually good. I wouldn't go Abyssal Massacre, by the way. You still need more damage. Like you can go with third, but second item you're gonna be lacking you're gonna be lacking damage. Like usually into Quen you wanna go like to wait. I'll actually wait. Wait, I just realized I want to my sharing screen. Okay. Okay. Do you see this now? Yeah.
Yep.
So you wanna go like 2 damage items and then third item you can go Abyssal Mask. Because Quen is one of those champions that she has like 100 MR whenever she clicks W. So you need more damage. Like Quen is just one of those champions that you just wanna go damage.
Okay.
So this game, this build here is fine. It is fine. That's fine. Yeah, look here. You played against Garen in full AP. Look, like this is good. You wanna do it. You wanna do it whenever you play against Garen, because I think Garen is a tank killer. Camille, I mean Camille is an exception, right? Because against Camille you need HP to fight her.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to adapt myself, but I might do some mistakes. I totally understand that.
I mean mistakes are fine. That's how we learn how to improve and play better. So, anyways, what game do you want me to look at?
I would say the second one against Garen because I felt like he was maybe a step ahead, and I feel like I could have done so much more. I could have definitely win this game if I was playing like doing the right decisions. As you said, maybe the tanky item was not the option to go to, and
Okay.
I was trying to play around Wukong, who was really good, and maybe yeah, I messed up on some moves. I think like my macro was not on top notch on this game.
What do you think? How should the laning phase go? Do you think do you think you played it good? Do you think what you could have done different?
No, actually, the laning phase is probably one of my biggest weaknesses, because I don't feel too comfortable playing against like Darius, Garen. He did a good all-in level 1, and even if I was like kind of expecting it, it still chunked me a lot, and it was a problem after that. And then Wukong helped me a lot, and even with that, I was not impactful enough, I guess. And he was proxying a lot during this game, which I'm not sure I answering right.
I mean,
And
just you can answer everything. I'll listen to you and then I'll give you feedback.
sure, no problem.
So one thing what you mentioned is that you're not comfortable, right? So the way you fix that is you just need to limit that stat. Like you need to find the perfect balance for yourself because every player has a different balance, right? Between being aggressive and being passive. So in order to find that, play games where you're really aggressive. If you die a lot, the next game you play a bit more passively. until you find the perfect balance. And if you play too passively, you feel like you want to play more aggressively yet again. If you find that balance, your laning phase is gonna improve drastically. Like, it's gonna be way, way, way better.
Okay, makes a lot of sense, yes.
So let's see. So for the Valley, I mean, you should just cover it. I recommend covering this area, by the way. It's way better. Especially if you're playing against champions that wanna proxy level 1 like Singed, to cover this area, you don't let them go through. And usually your jungler is here. Now, if you want to cover both of them, you can just put your effigy here, and then just stand here.
Okay.
Because usually you want to have like this area covered, like over like this area, and like those areas are usually covered to make sure you don't get invaded, right?
Okay.
Let me make the lane faster. Let's see. So tell me, what should you do level 1? How should you play level 1, in your opinion?
So actually I checked your document, you know, the one you have online. So I took Q first, and I was trying to I wanted to auto attack him as much as I could, and then if he all-ins me, I would use my Q. But here it was hiding in the bush, the closest from myself, and I'm not sure how to ensure to that.
So here, so the way so the way you do is you just stand here. So now, if you have an effigy, you put this one here, and usually they will walk into this bush afterwards. Like, if you spot them, they will walk there. Now, if they don't, you just stand here. Like, it's completely fine. Because eventually, if minions here are gonna be lower, they either zone you out, but since it's Garen is not really good at zoning, then you will still get those XP, right? Okay. So you just want to stay here. Because let's say if this was like Olaf or Darius, for example, they would just come here and kill right now, right? So, like, just hug. If you don't know where they are, and you don't have your effigy, just hug this wall over here.
Okay.
Also, one thing you can do against Garen is, like, you can go Q start or you can go W start. Both of them are completely fine. The way you play with W is you play with your auto attacks. Garen usually goes to Q you. And after he Qs you can go for W, and that way you can get Prio. You'll get first pushing, you get level 2 first, and then you have like pretty much control over the lane until level 6.
Oh, okay.
Because like this over here is like actually fine as well. Like, it's not bad. Okay, wait, what? Let's see what happened there. Also, one thing that you wanna take note is you wanna use your fear always to buffer enemies' abilities. So use it whenever, like, let's see, like this for example. Wait for it. The moment you see his Q animation, just press Q so he wouldn't get like another auto attack off, you know. Like here, you would just Q. Go this way, look.
Right.
He gets another auto attack off, and that's like already like a huge factor, right? So always buffer abilities. Now this hit is fine. This hit is completely fine. Also, before I continue, do you use A-click to auto-attack or do you right-click with your mouse?
I right-click, but sometimes I A-click also. Here, where I have a lot of minions close to me, I right-click it.
Yeah, let's go back here. So, whenever you lane, you want to have your eyes on, you want to like look everything, you want to take everything into consideration, right? You want to look at your opponent, you want to look at the minions. So I do this bunch of games as well where, so you want to last hit, right? You want to last hit? You're gonna go for last hit. But you see Garen wants to walk into you. That means you will cancel your last hit. Yeah, you're gonna miss a minion. But it's all about getting XP. You want to get XP.
Right.
So you cancel that minion and you just walk back to avoid getting damage. Because look, you take that one, especially with fiddlesticks, right? Because your auto attacks are incredibly slow. Your animation is quite slow as well. So it's not really worth the risk, because like you lose so much HP here, especially if you don't have Q. If you had Q, then it would be different, right? Because you would just like auto attack the minion, fear, and then run away. Then it would have been fine. But you don't have Q either, so you're gonna lose like shit tons of HP here again. And at this point, your lane is like, it's really hard to play, because like now if you flash Q auto attacks you with Ignite, you're dead.
Yeah, that's right.
And
So
also,
I
also
play
you're
more
like,
passive after that.
yeah, you're kind of like stuck as well right now until you're like using robots, right? So feel free to like try double start as well at some point. You just want to make sure you don't use it whenever he has Q up.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, that's what you have to be here. To just wait for minions to last for the game. Like look, like even here, right? You're just trying to get XP, right? You're standing in the XP zone, and that's what you like usually do in the middle as well. If you can't get those minions, all that matters is that you get XP. XP is the most important part in early game. Later on, the gold is gonna matter more, but early game, like the gold doesn't really matter as much. That's why, like I always mention as well that you wanna get XP. Well, that's fine.
I lost a bunch of XP, but that's
You're
getting worse.
You're gonna TP back, like here you just like, have to again like pay attention to these like animations, right? Like if you buffer this one, I'm pretty sure it would live and it would die either way. So yeah, make sure to just buffer enemies' abilities. And you're not gonna lose that much here because we're just gonna insta TP back, right? But so it's like that wasn't even like that bad of a death. You lost like I think 3-4 minions in total, which again is all XP. It's fine. Just gonna slow push now.
I believe I tried to hard push here.
Yeah. Now you wanna push this one in? Yeah, this is good here. This one is good. You shove this one in. And now you go set up vision.
Someone pinged me Jarvan, so...
I mean, even if Jarvan is there, he won't really be able to do much to you. But that's the thing. Like, okay. you can even use your E to facing pushes. Like, whenever you use your E, you hear the sound of, like, you know, when the fiddlesticks hits, you hear the sound and you're fine.
Right.
So now that you know that Jarvan is top lane, what do you think you should do?
I want to play passive, I believe. So I'm just trying to last it and take the XP I can take.
Okay, but what if you didn't know that Jarvan was top lane? What should you do then? Given you know what info, wait, you don't. Wait, I have a map cover on. Wait, did you mean that? Given you don't know where Jarvan is and you have all the information you have on the map, what do you think you should be doing here?
I believe I should try to get a freeze close to my tower. And try to just last it, and if I can have an opportunity with my jungler, I would just take it.
But at this situation here, you don't know enemy jungler is top lane. Let's protect you don't know, and they're fighting bot lane here. What information does this give you?
That I should play quite safe, and so get the XP.
Okay, but why should you play safe?
Because I think Garen right now has the advantage on me, and he could, with Jarvan, do something. Even dive me if I'm having a bad trade.
Yeah. Okay, I'll explain it to you now. So, you know, in League there are cross-map plays, right? So what I mean by that, if you know that if your team is fighting bot side, you see that Jarvan is not showing up. Because if they were fighting here and Jarvan was bot lane, he would already be here fighting with them. So what information does this give you?
That I'm weak side right now, so I should play safe.
Exactly, and that also means that okay, Jarvan is not showing up bot lane, meaning he should be top side. So that already gives you more information. Okay, so Jarvan is not showing up bot side, meaning he has to be top side. I'm gonna play safe. And that's not only in this game, that happens in every single game. Let's say your bot lane wants to tower dive. They are tower diving. Jarvan enemy jungler did not show up. Okay, he didn't show up, he's top lane. That way you can track enemy jungler, not walk up, because okay now, he didn't show up bot lane, meaning he's top side. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna try to get minions. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you. That's something I'm missing out definitely.
Because like this gives you so much information on how to play your lane. Because like even if you didn't see this Charmin here, like you would know that okay, he's top lane right now.
I see. Okay.
This hit is fine. And now we just lost it. Yeah. That is fine. Now we just want to hold the wave here. Yeah, you see, this is one thing you don't want to do. Like, so the wave is pushing into you. I mean, this train was a bit off, you know. If you see Jarman walking into you, you can just like silence him and then look to fear. So he wants to go for proxy, right? The way you do that is like you walk around this area. So you walk here and you hold the wave here. If wait, I'm gonna take this thing.
So I can have a freeze in a good position, right?
I'll show it to you. So you walk here. That and you just stay here. You stay around here, right? Now, okay. If Garen wants to like stop you from holding it, you walk here. The moment you see Garen turn around, you turn around and you walk back here. So you just go like up and down, up and down, up and down. Because Garen wants to like go like here. Let's say he wants to go get vision, right? He wants to like he's gonna walk here. He sees okay, Fiddle's walking both sides. So he's gonna turn around, and that's the moment you turn around as well, and you go back here. Oh. And you just like keep going back and forth until your minion wave spawns. Is gonna like take some time, but even if it was closer, that thing still applies here, and that's how you stop him from either like going here like this or like just going like like this to proxy. Now let's say he actually walks forward to here to stop it. Then what you do is you silence him, you Q, and then you W. You get full drain from all 6 minions from Garen, and he loses like quarter HP and you're gonna be full. Now, if you see him walking like this, then what you can also do is just walk up with the wave, like walk around here, and then yet again just press E on him, Q and W, and then you just like do a short trade as well. You're gonna win to trade. It's gonna be lower on HP, and then you're gonna be fine again. Even if he does get the proxy, that's like still fine. And yeah, that's proxying. I mean, you can perhaps do something here with Wukong. You see him there.
I think he has been pinging me at this point.
No, I mean, I wouldn't really walk here, right? Because like, look at the wave. The only time you can ever really do anything to proxy is when it's a cannon wave, because cannon minion tanks 9 tower shots, if I'm not mistaken. So you have like bunch of time, but if it's regular raid, then you can't necessarily like walk around. You're gonna lose shit on XP here. So at that point, you just like ping your jungler to like go back or do camps or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, now... So how much gold do you have? Wait, what is the bottom for it? But I don't do. Okay, respawn. Okay, what do you think you should be doing here?
I wanted to push because he has no TP once again, but that's gonna be long and that's kind of risky because we don't know where Jarvan is, or is he bot? I don't know. But what I was thinking at that point, I believe that I wanted to shove, but like it would have taken a lot of time, I believe.
Okay, why do you think you should have pushed it?
Well, because Garen would take time to come back.
Okay.
And so I wanted to have to be able to shop and make him lose maybe XP, and so also the wave is gonna come back to me if I can shove it fully.
I The thing is, you don't like. I checked you because you don't necessarily have any money to buy anything, right? Like you're kind of poor at the moment.
Okay.
So what I would do instead is like whenever it's kind of waves, right? They lose the most amount of minions when it's a slow push. Because if you shove this one, these minions in, they're gonna lose maximum 1 minion, and it's gonna be melee minion. This way, if they fight here, they will lose those 3 and the cannon possibly, right? Because if you like hard shove it in, it's gonna go here, they lose 1 melee minion, tower cannon is gonna take 9 tower shots, and by the time Karen is already here. And you don't necessarily have anything to buy. So you can just like slow push this one, have minion advantage, and then, I don't know, even just go like crabs after that or something like that. They should be up in 30 seconds. Because like, even if you shove, let's say you want to shove and you want to play those, then like you don't have your mid lane lead right now. They still take like around 20 seconds to fix that mid wave. So you have time to slow push this one and then shove it in.
Okay,
and by the
that's
time
huge.
Wukong should go
It's
for
a mistake that I'm doing all the time.
And it's just like be aware of your surroundings, because you should get level 6 from this wave, right? You slow push this. By the time you have like those minions should be dead, Garen should be around here. And then you see Garen, then you can shove it in, and then you can move into jungle, and by the time Wukong has already taken those camps here as well, midway is fixed, and then you can play crabs. Because you should get level 6 from this wave. And like now Garen should be here in a moment. Yep, right.
Right.
Play those. That's fine. That is fine. Everything at the moment is fine. How much gold do you have? You have 1k now. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine as well. Good ult, well played. And this hit was good. Well played.
Thank you.
And now you should go top line here. Shout a wave and then recall, right? You're gonna do it? Yeah, that's good. Nice, well played. That was good. E all the 3, all the 6 minions, that's nice. The cannon wave.
Here I could not fully shove the wave in. I was afraid of Jarvan as well.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I would just take I would either die here intentionally to get those minions pushed in, because that's like a fine death. You know, it's okay to die if you get it in. I would have wait. Do you have a bounty? Don't have a bounty. I would have most likely just died here.
Okay.
Get those minions in. But it's fine. You also cannon, it's fine. That happens.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was afraid to die.
Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid of dying. It's like dying is part of League. If you don't die, you're pretty much considered a bad player, because you need to die. You need to die because it gives you, whenever you die, it gives you tempo advantage. And here you would have like gotten the cannon XP and everything like that. Like I would have mostly just died there. But anyways, like just limit test. That's one thing I can just limit test.
All right, I'll try to do that a bit more. That's definitely something I see you doing a lot. Like you're fighting way more than I do against tough matchups. I'm trying to kind of copy what you're doing, but kind of shaky.
I mean that's fine. That's fine. Like copying what better players do is exactly how you become a better player. Like it's completely fine to do that. When you just kill this guy here, that's not. That's nice. Nice, good job. So at this state, you can pretty much like, you can like, I mean, wait, I don't have this one. Yeah, you want to slow put this one, And you wanna make it so the wave will be there with the crabs. Because like if you shove this one in right now, Garen, yet again, he will be here in time, remember what I told you? If you so push the cannon wave, the more minions are gonna die. So you you stack up a wave, you just lasted this once. And then by the time crabs respawn, the wave should be around here in the middle again. Which you can just like use a jungler to help you, and then you just go crabs and you win that one.
Alright, I see.
So dot lane is all about pretty much wave manipulation. You need to know when to push it, when to hold, and all about that, right? It's not even that much about fighting. It's more about how you play the wave, but also fighting will help you to play with the waves.
Okay, I get it.
Like here, you can also play aggressively. Like it's like you can play aggressively against that guy, right? Like whenever he tries to do something, just press E. Okay, that was good. That was nice ult. Good job. Nice ult. Whenever he like tries to do something, just do him. Like whenever he goes to auto attack a minion, punish him for it. Whenever he has no Q, just go in W him, E him. Like, for example, EW, and then whenever he tries to engage it to afterwards, you just Q and run away.
Okay.
Make sure that, like, pretty much, whenever you are not here, like, let's say your area, do you know how, like, how the, like, lane works? Like, which side is safe, which is dangerous, and which is, like, let's say, even?
Yeah, pretty much. I would say the safe zone is the one that has no shadow next to my turret. And then in the middle, I would say it's safe if I have my jungler on my side. And the last part close to the turret is only safe if I have jungler on my side and more minions, I would say.
Yeah, pretty much it goes like, do you see my minimap, right?
Yes.
It goes like this, you know.
Okay.
At the beginning of the game, it's like this. So this is dangerous. This is here is danger. This is like even.
Okay.
And this is safe. So whenever you are in your safe area, feel free to use Q aggressively. If it's even, then you need to know which matchup you're playing, and if it's danger, you pretty much always want to use Q as your defensive ability.
Okay.
And whenever the towers disappear, right? Let's say this tower is killed, then the thing will fall back again. Like then it's like this, something like this. You know, so those things always move. So whenever you are playing, just like keep that in mind. Are you in even, dangerous, or safe place? Then you know how to use your Q ability, because that's the only way you can survive any engage, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. We're in a bit of a pickle situation here. Yeah, what I would do, by the way, wait. What were you gonna buy here, by the way? I think you went Leandre, right?
Yes, like, I don't know, maybe 90% of the time I start with Lion.
I mean, here you kinda need to reset. You don't really have any choice. Like, I mean, what you could have done earlier is like it's insta reset, so you don't take this fighting. Well, otherwise you're gonna be late, because usually it takes about 1 minute to recall and get to here. So if you recalled right now, like earlier, like let's see. If you recall right here, because I mean those minions are gonna be in the middle, right? It's gonna be even in when it comes to wave. So you recall, and then you're gonna be here in time. Because yeah, again, it takes like it takes like 1 minute to get to recall and plus get somewhere. Like even like let's say you take this wave here, right? Like just insta recall right now. Like taking this plate, yeah, you lose a plating, but that's whatever. You get tempo, and tempo is the most open thing here. Like, for example, Baus, you know, he is incredibly good at abusing tempo, and then he's like always in the right place at the right time. Because I'm quite sure, like, as enemies now would be first, they have mana damage there.
I do have TP.
Oh wait, oh yeah, TP. Okay, okay, never mind, never mind.
Really bad TP here.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, then it's fine. Then it's fine later plating. If you had TP, I didn't even see that one. Okay, okay, then this was fine.
Okay.
Then that was fine. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really TP here. I wouldn't really TP here unless you know you need to do it. Just like look at the situation. If you need to, then do. If you don't need to, then you can just TP here. Like for example, if Garen was already here, then TP in there is fine. For instance, if you see Garen there, he's not like moving, then like you can just like TP the lane or something.
Yeah.
Because this fight is pretty much won already as well. There's like no way enemy team will be able to do anything anymore. Like Jarvan is chunked, and pretty much an enemy that is 1 HP is pretty much dead enemy. They won't really be able to do much, right? So Jarvan's out of fight, and there's only Malzahar there against two 1v2.
Yeah, I realized that was a mistake, like almost immediately, and then I
mean,
came back to my turret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one thing is like Tabis are not. You don't really wanna go Tabis into anti-tank champions as well, you know. Like Garen doesn't auto-attack as much, so it's better to just rush an item. Because whoever rushes an item pretty much is stronger when it comes to full item and like in fighting craft and everything.
Okay.
So pretty much Tabis only into auto-attack based champions. Like yeah, you can get Tabis like maybe third, second item. But getting them first, it doesn't really like benefit from like against into Garen.
Okay.
Because it doesn't attack you much. Most of the damage comes from his E and ult.
Right.
Like recently, I've been just rushing item first because boots don't really help you that much. Unless it's like, I don't know, let's say Riven and Jarvan top lane, then Tabis would be really good. Because they both auto-attack a lot.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. So what is your like game plan right here right now?
I figured that was a mistake as well, but it was proxying a lot, and I thought it would be between my turret 3 and the second one. So I just wanted to anticipate that, but anyways, I could not do anything, so I should have stayed at my turret, I believe.
So Fiddle as a champion, Fiddle can chase people, especially someone like Garen that has movement invariability in his kit.
Right.
So it's almost never worth stopping anyone from proxying, unless your jungler is there, or B, you can actually one-shot them with your ult. So you like ERQW, right? And it's a cannon wave, of course. Like that's only time you can do. The rest of the times you just wanna get those minions. Like into Garen, you will never kill Garen. If it's somebody maybe like Fiora you can like actually kill.
Okay.
Because you just like lose minions for free.
Right.
Because like even if it's singed, like just let them proxy. There's nothing you can do about it. You might as well just like get those minions. Let's say you don't know how to like farm under the tower against proxy. You can even bring the minions waves like around here and just kill them.
Okay.
So that's what you can do.
When I'm against the Singed, I'm doing the Blackfire Torch.
I mean, I've kind of been playing Blackfire Torch a lot recently. It's really good item. I recommend playing it more. Because you can still fight in lane. You can still go tank build with it. Like let's say you go best of mass second, it's still really good. I mean, of course, and I think Blackfire Torch is gonna be your always go to first item in new season. Because you know they're gonna introduce this new new rune that your ult does more damage and stuff. So you don't have any mana in your kit.
Right.
And runes, so you just go that to you just do that to constant whatever the verb was.
Alright. Yes, generally I just end up doing Liandry and I feel like I don't need the mana, so I'm not doing Blackfire Torch, but that might be a mistake.
Yeah, you don't need mana if you have mana flow band. But I said like some games you just need to. Because Fiddle is a slow champion, and I'll explain to you what do I mean by slow. Actually, I'll ask it from you first. Why do you think that fiddlesticks is why do you think that I think that Fiddle is a slow champion? What do you think I mean by that?
I think you have pretty much to be at the right place at the right moment, and for that you have to anticipate a lot, but you cannot be so proactive. And during the lane, most of the time I have to be patient and wait for team fights and more late game fights, I believe.
And what else do you know about Fiddlesticks as a champion that goes together with being slow or being fast? Because I don't necessarily mean slow with his movement speed, but I mean slow with his gameplay.
I believe you really have to wait for your ultimate to be useful.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. I mean, so if Fiddlesticks can only fight with his ult pretty much, right? I think we can both agree on that. Fiddlesticks is an ult only champion. Now, if you don't have ultimate hunter in your kit, which you don't have as a top laner, because you need other runes which are way more important, then if you buy your first item Liandry, then by the time you have Liandry, you might need to ult like multiple times already across the map, depending on how it goes. Especially if you fall behind, you would go like, let's say you would go like Malignant second to get ults off, right?
Okay.
Now, if you go Baitfire Dodge, whether you are ahead or you're behind, you will always have that ult up, because you get like a lot of abilities. So I think you get like 20 abilities plus 10 from runes. So you'll have 30 and then you'll be level 11 by the time you get it. So the ult cooldown is 84 seconds, which is perfect for you to play every single fight, find picks, and have it up for every single objective still. That's what I mean.
So even before Liandry, I should go for Blackfire Torch.
Yeah, I recommend giving it a try, yeah. Because I do believe it gives you really good lane clear. You can one-shot range creeps with 1W, which feels incredibly nice. It gives you more abilities in lane, so you can fight more, I guess. Yeah, you're gonna be a bit less... gonna be more squishy, but it has to be sacrificed. Because I think it's fine. Because there are so many games where by the time you get to second item, you still need your ult to be up way more often than it would be with the first.
Okay.
Especially in those I guess you could say higher games where you always need to ult, because if you don't have ult, you don't use the champion, right? So that's what I mean, the champion by being slow. Now that doesn't apply to like jungle, because like in jungle you have your ultimate hunter, you can play that. Right. So yeah. And this hit is good, by the way. Like the fact that you didn't chase Garen is like good. You just get playthings. So tell me.
I figured my team would take care of it.
So tell me, what do you think you should be doing now?
I believe I have a good amount of vision, and I can try to take the turret right now. And my team is like, there is Swain, Talia, and Wukong could like collapse on Garen, so I should not take care of him right now.
What else do you know? Like what else information do you have?
No, honestly, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. So first of all, you know that Garen is proxying, right? You're not gonna have this wave, so you will not get this tower. So you also have, okay, so you see all of this vision here?
Yeah.
You know you have ult. So you also know it's not a cannon wave. So what you can do here is you can walk here, get this wave, knowing you won't have next wave upcoming. You can just like walk mid here. You can press ult and kill Malzahar.
Oh, okay.
Just like always, again, be aware of your surroundings. Think like, because like League is a game where you need to be creative, right? The more creative you are, the more like chances and openings you will get. Because like, I mean, let's say what you're gonna be doing. Because like the thing is, you could just like easily roam mid here. Because usually the way you roam mid is like ulting from this area is really, really good, especially if Talia as well, who can get rid of the Malzahar shield quite easily. So you can just ult RE and then Fear in Talia W. You kill him and then you get like Lightning mid as well and everything. And by the time you do that, the minion wave should be like around here, so you're still gonna be getting your minions.
Okay.
What a psycho is carrying this, by the way. What the hell?
Yeah. Totally. But I'm always struggling against that type of champion, so that's why I chose this game, because I kind of struggle to react to those gameplays.
I mean, necessarily you can't really react to proxy. Like, because the thing is, what counters proxying is proxying with this. If fiddle, you can't really proxy, right? So you need to usually like get the wave like around here, and then maybe you can do something, but like it's really hard to play with proxy fiddle. Because like the only perfect opportunity you had to proxy was like here. You get the wave here, and then you have like free movement here. Because you had vision control here. You had vision control here as well. So Jarvan being here, you can just walk here, but the refugee here, and there's like ultimate or something like that.
Okay.
Let's see.
There is a game you saw on my RPGG against the Gwen.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much the same thing. I was, my jungler was great and he helped me a lot, and so I was ahead. But still with split pushing, I feel like he did way too much, considering he had a very bad laning phase.
I mean, yeah, that's the power of split pushing. Like, that's the best thing the enemies can do when they're behind. That's why, like, one thing about fiddle, if you're behind, then it's like you can't split push, and then it's like you just need to hope that the enemies don't do like some dumb, you know.
Right.
But yeah, this was good here, by the way. Shoving this wave in and then moving here, that was really well played. Because, I mean, you saw Garen was not there. You push the wave and then you move. And Garen is forced to stay there, so it's good. Well, what do you think you should do now?
I believe I should go back to my lane, because I figured out I would not be here on time, and yeah, just trying to catch the XP.
Yeah, that's one reason. Another reason that Lissandra died, the fight is over. They're not gonna fight anymore. So there's no use for you to be here anymore. They're not gonna contest, so you can just go back to top lane.
Okay.
So whenever you see that, okay, fight is over, you don't need to go there, because there's nothing for you to do anymore. Same thing was like with the TP earlier, right? So you saw fight was over, German was dead. Nothing to do there anymore. This way, Lissandra died, fight is over, there's not gonna be anything anymore.
Okay.
And here you can just like camp in this bush now and wait and see if Garen's gonna proxy or not. If he is, or if he wants to lay the tower, then you can just ult over the wall and kill him, right? Because you're quite strong right now. Yeah, you have Leandre, you're really, really strong.
Yeah.
So for example, like if you can't move, just stay here. Even if he doesn't like show that he's gonna walk up, you just stay here. If you see that okay, he's not walking up, then you can go here. Like usually the way is under the tower then.
Okay.
It's very exciting, and you want to play hide and seek and focus as much as possible. That's your like strength, you know. Always play to your strengths.
Do you think I could have one shot him, like with a R?
Yeah, because you kill the minions, You kill the minions here, really quick, and then he takes tower aggro as well. If he stands like around here, you can ult here, press E. You are level 11, your Q should have 3 points, right? Yeah, 3 points. And then you kill the minions. Like, even if he doesn't die, it's gonna be left on 10 HP. You shove in the next wave, you get free tower top line.
Oh, okay.
And then you take free. Then, if enemies 1 HP have full control over daily, you can do whatever you want. Environment mid. When you're shoving the save in, that is good. Go here to get the tower. That's fine as well. Even if Garen comes in, that's like completely fine. Now you should like start walking off already. Because the thing is, you don't need to like, if you look at it like this, like all of those seconds matter, you know? Because tempo is as I mentioned, tempo is the most important thing, right?
Okay.
You also
I
have.
believe I'm dying here. I believe.
You also have 6 white crabs. Like you can hit it like twice, even once, and then you can just run away. Because the minions and the crabs will kill the tower.
Oh, okay.
Like you don't need to keep hitting it. Also, it's a cannon wave as well. You will 100% get the tower.
Okay.
Because at this point you would already be like around here, around this area. So even if they come top lane, you will live. Okay, you would have like already been like here. You should just be ulting out now. I think you're dead here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, yeah, you would have lived this situation 100% here. So if tower is low HP, you don't necessarily need to be there. You just hit it once and then you're fine. Especially the white crabs. To buy yourself time and live.
Right, that's a good one.
And also you would have ult right now. You would have ult coming up, then you would have recalled to possibly could have gone Drake, and then fought out and everything. For you again. Well, what do you think you should be doing now?
I do have my TP. I believe I'm gonna try to defend my turret, and then if I can look for a TP play. Usually in these kind of moments, I ask my team to ward a lot, and I let them know that I have my TP, so I can try to find a flank to help at Jack.
Well, that is the good thing. You should be going top lane here, and if enemy team fights, then you can TP that, right? That is the good thing. So, good job on that.
Thank you.
Top lane, you catch the wave. If Garen, like you see Garen moving there. When you see Garen there, then you can TP there. If you don't see him, then there's no point in doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, moving there, that is good. You start moving there. Well, that fight is over there. That fight is over. You should just go back to top lane now. You can't fight it anymore. You don't have ult. Entire enemy team is there, so you should just look to get last hits now. Whenever enemy team is doing something on one side of the map, you always wanna find something to do on the other side of the map. You know, making crossplays. So in this situation, there's not much you can do. So you can just go and take take minions.
Okay.
Also, with base Fiddle, you would already have ult up here, so you would actually be able to fight this trick. That's like one thing about champion being slow if you don't have ult, you know.
Okay.
When you're pushing the wave in, then you're now. Remember what I told you about earlier? What do you think? In what area are you in right now?
I'm starting to be in danger.
Yeah, exactly. So you just walk away?
Yeah.
If I'm getting here. Nice. Nice. Dynamite dies here. Nice here. That's nice. Yeah, the fact that it didn't go here was good, by the way. Because, again, be aware which is danger zone, which is not, and which is. Like, I would say, like, even being, like, here with a... Starting, like, from this here starts to be a bit. Because I usually consider whenever I play fiddle top, I mean... Let's say your jungler wasn't here, then this entire area would be dangerous over here. But since he was here, then it would make it, like, safe. So that was fine. How many gold do you have? Okay, not no gold. You can fight this one here. You should not be scared.
Yeah.
Because,
right,
like,
was...
you're full HP. You have Tavis, Jin is gonna be dealing 0 damage to you. Like, here you can just walk up. Like, look. You go here. Yes, look, she should be dead here, right here. So you silence. And then you just go walk up here and she's dead. She won't be able to live that.
Yeah.
Because that is like, I assume you were scared, right? You were scared of walking up because you were clicking back, and whenever you click back, that usually shows that you're scared.
So yeah, I think I can explain my train of thoughts here.
Okay.
I forgot that I didn't have ult, and if you like go back, you can see I'm trying to hide behind that wall and trying to ult them, but I did not have it. So when I realized that, then I went for the E and then the Q. But you will see here I'm trying to go to the wall, and I forgot at that point that I did not have my R.
I see. But like even like clicking, wait. I mean, thankfully she still dies, because that was pure int what she did. Like, that was legit pure int. Kill that guy. I mean, he is already dead. That guy's already dead.
Yeah.
Dead, okay. We're going to have 1000, okay. So what do you think you should be doing now?
You mean after backing?
Right now, right here, what do you think you should be doing? You are in this situation. Tell me the next minute or two what you should be doing here.
Well, to me, the decision was right to back now because I had a lot of goals, but and I was afraid of bot side collapsing, so maybe Jorvan helping out the Malzahar, and so I thought, damn, I have a lot of goals, let's spend that. But I do know that's one of my problems also. I'm not sure when I should go back and shop.
Okay.
So after that, if maybe group mid and take vision around, trying to find good ults to unlock that first turret mid.
Okay, so the way you usually recall is if your teammates are recalling.
Okay.
That's usually like, because you always wanna be on the same tempo as your teammates, right? You recall, and then you have like the move at the same time with your teammates, right? Okay. If you all, because like if they recall, and then you recall like 30 seconds later, then they're gonna be on the map. You are not gonna be on the map, and then they have one less person to fight, right? Pretty much like that's when you recall. Usually after a major objective you recall, like Nash. Also Dragon if you have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Then you also recall whenever you have whenever you get a cheater recall, that's when you usually like 70% of the times you recall.
Okay.
And usually after a fight as well. They can do like taking like random recalls, for example. you only take them like 10% of the times and you get like a huge item. Let's say it's your like full item, like 4/5 full item, but that's actually have a huge impact, right?
Yeah.
Then that's fine. Like I think like recalling here is actually quite fine, by the way. Because for the Wukong recall, there is nothing to do on the map. And you have enough money for Seeker's Arm card.
Okay, I have a question. Can you explain the concept of cheater recall? Because I feel like I thought that I was doing it right, but sometimes they can push in before I go back. So I'm not sure I'm pretty good at this concept.
Yeah, so the way it works is that you slow push the first wave, right? You slow push the second wave, and then you fast shove the third one. And then you should insta recall. Because usually with the third wave there's like around 15-17 minions.
Yeah.
So he has to clear that. Now if there are no minions, let's say it didn't work for you, then of course you can't recall because she's gonna be your opponent is gonna be clearing the wave really, really fast, right? That's when you don't do it. But it's usually hard shoving the third wave in.
Okay, so I have to stack like more than 2 waves.
Yeah, you stack 2 waves and then you shove in third. And the only time you do it this level, you can do it is the first 3 waves.
Okay.
Because you will get level. Let's say you're strong at level 1, you will get level 2 first. You know it. You're playing. Let's say you're playing in I don't know, Malphite, for example, right? You will get level 2 first, no matter what. Then you can zone your opponent out from the minion waves. Wait for the second wave to come. And then once you see the minion wave, like I don't know, like let's say the third wave is like already around here, and you're like around here, then you can like already like slowly start pushing it faster. And then the minion wave is gonna come here, and then it's like you just shove it in really, really fast. And then you go insta recall. And then you walk back to lane. And then you just like try to ult the wave here.
Okay.
One thing to not really do, I mean really matchup dependent yet again, is if you are having a cheater recall, that means enemy will have a stacked wave here. So that's like wave 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So you can't. He will also have a level up. So he's gonna try to crash this one in. Yeah, like let's say he gets the crash in, that's fine. Because like top lane is like, as I said, it's all about wave management, right? It's all about wave management. And what I mean by that is like, if both players are good, or like both players know what they should be doing and they can't kill each other, then top wave is literally gonna be just bouncing waves. You just bounce waves. That's it. Also, one thing to take note of. I'll show it to you from, wait, we are currently at minute 19. I'll show it at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
Do you know what good ability usage means?
No, not sure.
Okay, so let's say you start a W, right? You have your opponent like around here. You want to use your abilities in a way that you hit enemy minions and their champion. So if they're hiding in a bush, for example, you have W. Let's say you're playing in I don't know, like Quen or something like that. You make sure to hit those 3 minions plus an enemy. That's good ability usage. Like let's say you're playing a Renekton, for example, right?
Yeah.
Enemy wants to last hit those 3 minions. You want to do the same. So you wait for your opponent to walk up like here to last hit them, and then you use your Q from Renekton's point of view, right? Use your Q, so you hit all of those 3 minions, last hit them, but you also hit your opponent.
Okay, you meant W, I guess.
I mean, I was talking like when you're playing Renekton, right? Like when you play Renekton, right? Okay. Yeah, when you play Renekton, you want to hit your Q and your opponent. Now with Fiddle, if you play Fiddle, you want to hit those 3 minions with your W, and then your opponent with your W.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. That's like smart ability usage, because that way you also get to deal damage, but you also get to push in, you know? If you get a push in, you will get level 2 first. That's why it's really important to not be in late in lane. And all that.
Okay.
But yeah, what you should be doing here right now is, by the way, you recall, right? I mean, wait, you didn't recall.
I'm not sure, something...
Let me see, what even happened?
Maybe I cancelled that.
I cancel that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now you can't recall anymore, but yeah, what you want to do now is just like play hide and seek, just stand in those bushes, wait for somebody to come mid, and force a fight mid. Because like your side waves are like pushed in right, there's nothing for you to do here, so you just like you shadow behind, you shadow mid line.
Okay.
That's what you like. Usually your mid late game plan is fiddlesticks. You shove in the wave. Wait, you shove in the waves like here.
Yeah.
Then you walk mid lane. Stand like here. Or like here, depending where is vision, where isn't vision. Nothing happens. You go back to bot lane, catch the wave, and then you just repeat it until like objective comes, right? That's what you do. That's your like mid lane game pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if there's a situation where you can't push out the wave, and let's say you're coming from base, you can just like walk straight to mid as well.
Okay.
And one thing about it also about as well is that there are so many people telling you to buy controllers, right? Well, I mean, in my opinion, I think controllers are useless if you're below like master tier, grandmaster, right? Okay, below master tier, I think that you should not buy buying controllers. Even in my challenger games, I don't buy a single controller, by the way. Like I never buy them, and that's because you need to have the skill. Like you need to know how enemy wards. When do they ward? How do they ward? And where do you use your effigy? Because it's pretty much a sweeper, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna explain to you. Wait, don't think I know how to zoom out. That was a way, but I forgot the controls for that. Okay, nice. I can zoom out like this. Okay, so let's take this top side as an example, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first I'm gonna ask you, what do you think? How should you ward? Because warding has certain knowledge behind it as well. Where do you ward and how do you ward?
So I think the one next to the Baron is pretty good. I'm doing this one all the time. Otherwise, the small bush at the entry, the other entry in my jungle.
This one.
And yeah, I like this one. And
wait, think about wards, not fiddle effigies right now. Think about wards, like stealth wards. Where do you think enemy team is gonna ward, and why do you think they will ward there?
They will probably ward the side bush of the mid lane.
This one.
Yeah. There might be one at Baron. And one where I have my effigy, but more on the side of my team, so they can see us coming. And they might well have. I know I do that a lot. I don't know. Ward the top bush on the other entry.
This one.
Well, those ones are interesting, but I believe that would be risky to ward here. But enemy team might do that.
Okay, I'll explain your warding now.
Okay.
So I have it zoomed out. So this applies for both areas, right? So first of all, usually wards are always on the side where is an objective or the upcoming objective. This at this time we have Baron, right? So this area is all gonna be played with wards. Now the way you ward is the same way is you look at the dangerous, safe, and even side. In this time it always moves, right? If your teammates are here, then it goes like this, it always moves.
Okay.
Usually entrances are warded, always, like those entrances, the covenants, they are usually warded.
Yeah.
Now, those are like, they might be, but they might, this is like, they might be, it really depends. Because if your team is like this, if we are standing here, then there is no way this push will be warded.
Right.
Because they will just not walk into like that. If they do, they're gonna get punished. That's why, now, if it was like this, then there's a chance this is gonna be warded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since it's the objective side, then I mean, wards are gonna be there. So if you know that your enemies never had the chance to walk up to this area because it was dangerous for them, because your team was covering this, right? Then there is no way you should need to put your effigy here or here. The only place to put them is right here to check this area and check this area. That's why you just don't need counter wards, because you need two, and it's enough if you know how enemies ward. Now, like the same thing applies for this area right here, right? Let's say a dragon is coming up.
Yeah.
Now, if you are pushed in, then this will be warded. This might be warded. Usually, those two places will be warded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if enemy did not push in, this might be warded. This will never be warded here.
That's right.
Yeah. So you don't, because they will not walk up that far. If they do, they're gonna get punished. They're gonna get collapsed, and then they die, right? So they will grieve that. So this will be warded. It's a deep ward, right? They're gonna have this one deep warded, not this one ever. So you don't need to waste your effigy for this one. Okay, if you know this push has a higher chance of being warded, use one of your effigies here, and you just keep the other one because you don't need it. You just keep it there, in case enemy like somehow walks up and wards, like I don't know, support tank comes here wards, so you can clean it again. Or you put one is you clean this part, and then it's your turn. Your team is pushing in, so enemies like this now. Now this is your area. You control this. You can put one here, so you have you have both those places warded, and that's exactly what you need. You have both of them warded, and you can just stand here. That's why, like, that's why you like. I don't think you need control wards, because effigies enough. Effigies are enough.
Okay. Well, I do buy a lot of them.
Yeah, control wards are low-key ways to call the especially low heroes. They because like people don't protect vision there, which they do in high heroes. You protect control wards. So I don't recommend buying them. Because like let's say you buy like I don't know 2 control wards that's already 150 gold. You will get your items later.
Yeah. Okay.
So just know where the wards are. If Baron is coming up, the wards will most likely be here or here. Depends on how far the vault up, right? I'll give you another example. If this tower is gone and it's like this, right?
Yeah.
Then you will start your... I'm talking it from like the jungler that has a sweeper, right?
Okay.
So if the vault up this far, you can already start to sweep it here, and then you like go area and then you sweep this area, right? Makes sense.
Okay.
Because if enemy team never walked up this far, if they never walked up this far, and it's like this, there is no reason to start sweeper here, right? Because they were never here. There is no chance they're gonna be warded there. But rather, you're gonna start it like from like this area over here to check those areas right here. And same thing is with fiddlesticks. If you know that they didn't walk up this far, you just know there are no wards here because they had no chance to walk up here.
Right.
If it's this far, you know that they will walk up like this. They will have a deep ward here. They probably have it there as well, or like around here. So you know which areas to took. For example, let's say you're playing the other area, right? Let's say you want to play the opposite. So Nash is coming up, you want to play like this. You just know that supports had 3 wards, plus a control ward, plus jungler has a control ward as well. Which one of the control wards is most likely here, if they control top side, right? That means you are kind of free to just walk here. There might be one ward here. There will never be a ward here, like they will not ward. If anything, they will ward Drake. So you can just walk here, you don't need to use your effigies, you can put one here to check this area, and then you can like ult from this, right? Or you can like just like go like this and put an effigy here, because you know there won't be wards here. That's what I do so many games, like, and it works even in Challenger if you know how to spot wards, if you know where enemies will ward. You can just freely just walk.
I see.
They might have a ward here, and that's when you use your effigy to check it. They might have blue ward here, or you just check that bush, you know.
Okay.
So that's how like warding works. That's how you detect wards. That's how you move according to where the wards are.
Okay. Well, that's a very good piece of advice here. Okay. I wish I could point out to you also with like if I had the pen myself, I could show you where I like putting my control words. But,
I mean, the only time I think you can ever buy control bars are whenever you're winning the game and you want to push in. So you put like one control bar here, this area, to like have full control over this place over here, or put a control bar here or here, and then you have full control over the push like that. Any other time, I don't think in the control bars. Those are the only places, but I don't even buy them there because I have one of my effigy always up. So I can just put this one down and then ult. Okay. Like, you can put an effigy down and then instant ult. And you will get the fear off.
Right.
So that's why I never buy control wards.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, now you should be playing towards Dragon, right? Because Dragon is coming up. I mean, not Drake, but I mean, I meant Nash. Look, somebody, like, look, enemy team just put a ward here. And look, they didn't like walk up as far, right? So I think now, if you know, there's a ward there because Baron is coming up, so yeah. Let's see. In the bot line, catching the wave.
I'm gonna die here.
So what do you think? How should you play this one?
Now seeing it again, I believe I could have ult away simply after using my Q and my E. Otherwise, just wait for the wave to be pushed and be safe with my tower.
Yeah, I mean exactly that's what you should do. Like, the wave is gonna be pushing into no matter what, right?
Right.
So you don't need to walk up, risk dying or get chunked, and then lose the wave. That applies to top lane as well, right? If enemy team is pushing in, like remember what I told you about earlier. If jungler is top lane, they didn't know and Wukong was fighting here, right? The wave, the bounce back will push into you, no matter what. So you can just like play it safe here, wait for the wave to come, and then you get it. There's no need to take risks like that, and here is exactly the same way. You don't need to like walk up as far as the wave will push into you. Now this doesn't apply if you know you can kill that guy. Let's say you're in like you're playing against, I don't know, like you're like fucking 15-0, you're camping in a bush and then you can like ult, you know, then that doesn't apply, of course.
Right.
But in this scenario, you're like what, even pretty much behind. So it's better to just wait for the wave and then catch it. And if Malzahar walks somewhere, you have TP up and then you can always join the fight, right?
Right.
Yo, look, did you see what happened here, by the way?
No.
So look, enemy team pushes in the wave.
Yeah.
That means the danger zone goes further away and the safe zone goes further away, right? That means enemy team can walk up and look where Lissandra is gonna go ward. Boom. She put a ward here.
Right.
And that's exactly what I talked about earlier. They will walk up if they can walk up. And that's usually like why mid-wave is so important as well, you know? Because if you take this wave, enemy team is forced to catch the wave, then you have like free time to walk up and do stuff around the area.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you didn't die here, you would have gotten the wave, you would have never lost the tower, because this tower gives 700 gold. So
right, that's huge loss of gold and tempo as well.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's in a bit of a pickle because Drake is coming up at soul point, so you kind of need to fight this Drake.
Yeah.
So at this point, you don't really have time to catch bot wave, honestly. Like, I would just like wall straight the mid lane here.
Okay.
This takes too much time. Like, it's okay to drop waves because like Fiddle is a low economy champion either way. Like, just it's fine to drop waves if you need to go, like, especially if it's like something respawning in a respawning really soon, right?
I believe I was looking for a flank, and that's why I wanted to go bot side, but it might not have been the best choice.
Yeah, I mean, going here you don't really have, because you know, if you stand in this bush, you can ult over the Waldo here. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So you can just like stay here and be with your team. If they walk up too much, you can just like ult from this area, from this bush to here, and you have also one of those things to get it saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you were in this bush, you know, you would get like ult everybody and you will win that fight. So just again, be aware of the team fight. Look where it's most likely gonna be happening. If you see your entire team moving here, the fight is mostly gonna be happening here.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, you lose the streak. Now, like, this area is all over. You won't really be able to steal it either way. So, what do you think you should be doing here now?
I think I'm gonna go for the bot wave. That's what I would do. Anyways, my allies are not here, and so I don't have much to do, I believe. And if I take the wave bot, then after backing, I believe I will be at the same tempo as my allies. That's what I thought.
Also remember what you thought about your warding as well. So, so what do you think? Where are all the wards right now?
They're gonna be around Drake.
Yep, exactly.
Not so close. And do you mean that because I put an effigy in the red bush here?
No. I'm just like trying to point towards the direction that what I would like. What would I mean?
Okay.
So this is red side vision right now. You see all the wards right here, as I mentioned before.
Yeah.
So that means, like, remember, as I even said, there will be one ward on the opposite major objective, and then all the wards will be here. So exactly what I was talking about earlier, exactly is here. So if you have that information, you know that the next major objective is going to be Baron Nashor, right? You will never be able to do anything here. So what you can do in those type of situations is just, if you have nothing to recall for, you can just walk like this and stay in this bush. Camp here.
Oh, I see.
Because you know that they will next major objective is going to be Nash. Meaning enemy team will want to get vision control here and start that. Now, I can tell you, they will literally never, in this heal-out, they will never expect you to be here. So if you just go here, you can get like a 3-man ult later, depending if they go, I mean, they're most likely gonna go recall here. They will recall, and then they will walk mid. And then you can just like ult and kill them here, right? With your teammates. And then you kill them, you get Nash, and then you can do stuff on the map.
Okay. That's exactly the type of move I would have never thought about doing.
Yeah, that's like, if this play is over, as I mentioned, you want to look to do stuff on the other side of the map. And that's pretty much getting control over this area. And Fiddle is a hard control champion, right? Once Fiddle gets control, it's really hard to break that control. So if you go here, you will be here first, and then you can like to ult and maybe kill someone, get picks and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's why sometimes I win games with like yesterday, I think I played against an Irelia on my Smurf account. I was 80 CS at like 27 minutes, and I won the game because I got huge ults off. I mean, I think I lost my lane there. But I still got 2 joules off. I was at the right place at the right time, and I still did so much more than any man really did.
Right.
So like, even right now, you would be right here, you know? And then you would be able to maybe kill Jin here. If you kill Jin, you get Nash, and then you get Nash, and then you can like siege objectives, right?
That's right, yeah.
Well, nice, I guess. Kill that guy. I don't know what doing there, but yeah, you can do this Nash here. That Nash is actually decent. Ezreal has TP as well. He can just TP here. And if anybody comes, you can just fear them away and you can like burst the target. So this is like completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you're doing fine here. That is nice. Good job. If you don't have ult, you just want to play around your Q and full and fit front. That's good. Well played. You lose bots, that's whatever. Kill that guy here. Well, that's a bit of a disaster what happened here, but it's fine. So what do you think you should be doing now?
Probably back because to be on the same tempo as my mates. I guess they're gonna back after that bear.
Mm-hmm. What else? Like, give me your game plan now for the next 2 minutes. Like, if you're playing this game right now, tell me what should you be doing from this from now on forward.
Okay, so I believe that we really have to get vision on the bot side because the next objective will be the Elder Dragon. I also have my TP up, so I would be able to join in the team fights easily. So I would go to push the wave bot, so we can, as a team, just have the vision around bot side and play this Elder Dragon. Maybe if possible, ping my team for them to take the mid turret and letting them know that I can join in easily with my TP. So I would go bot and be ready to TP at any time.
Okay. So you said you want to play for Elder, right?
Right.
Why did you take Nash then? What would you what did you take Nash for? Like, what use does Nash give you when you take it?
We can have more pressure on the turrets, so
Exactly.
maybe we're gonna go mid and bot, I would say.
Yes, exactly. So whenever you take Nash, you wanna use that Baron to siege, because bottom minions are incredibly strong that you can't one-shot them, right?
Yeah.
So that's one thing, yeah. Now the thing is, you don't want to go bot lane. Why do you think you should not be going bot lane?
Because I basically cannot kill anyone 1v1 right now. I need to be with my team, I guess. Like shadowing maybe the Ezreal or the Wukong.
I mean, that's one reason, but there is this one really big reason why you should not be going bot lane. Why do you think that?
Probably Talia is pushing better than me and is safer than me on the side.
I mean, that's one of the reasons, yeah. But think about fiddlesticks as a champion from enemy's perspective.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be afraid to walk.
Exactly.
If I show myself,
then they will walk up. So if you don't show yourself, you are somewhere hidden in the jungle. They are afraid of walking up, and they will not be able to defend as well. If they walk up, you ult and you kill them and you end the game. Now, if they see you bot lane, they know you're not there. they can easily contest the waves, and you're fine. Like your sieging won't be as good. So you see Talia's going bot lane, right? You see her, so you just go through the jungle, you wait for the teammates, and then you siege together, and you're just there to protect them. You just go here, stand here. You want to use, like, you know, fiddlesticks' greatest strength is team fights, and the fact that you will have pressure just by existing if they don't see you. Now, if they do see you, that existing factor is gone. You will no longer have it. So that's why, like, usually in mid-late game you more wanna play around hide and seek and let your mid laner catch side waves. And if you play in the middle of those, right, then you can always go bot lane, do ult there, you can always go mid and ult there. So you just go like here in the jungle and you just stay there, look what your teammates are doing. You've got mid tower, now you can just like vault bot lane, play with your Wukong and just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Then get bot tower, get mid tower, you know. Like you're at the moment you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. Okay, let's go. I mean, I personally wouldn't even taken that ward, by the way. I think taking this ward is like completely useless. It doesn't really like give you anything. Because like fiddle takes ward fiddle, so you just okay, there is a ward that you just ignore it, just go here. You just go here.
Yeah, because they're dying and it makes everything difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Because like now, Ezreal died, the play is over. You can no longer use Smash because Ezreal died, the gameplay is pretty much over. Wukong is not here either. If you're here, you ult to kill them, you keep on pushing, you can force Garen to go back, you can force Charm to go back lane. Then your sideways are gonna be fine, you will catch sideways, you push top lane, you play for Elder like anything, you know.
Right.
I usually, whenever I see a contra ward, I don't take them, because I know they're gonna be taking so much time that it is not worth to take them. Like, I would much rather prefer tempo walk around the map than take contra wards.
Okay.
Same. Okay, you failed ult here. Again, be aware of your surroundings, you know, watch what's going on.
I thought he did not have vision, but he still went in with his flag and...
I mean, he saw you, he saw you. Look, he saw you. Wait. Look, you walk here, you walk here. Look, he saw you. Whenever you see the opponent, they will see you.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it was just a frame.
Yeah, but it was a frame, but yeah, that's like... That frame was the difference between you heading a 2-man ult and during the fight around, you know.
That's right, that's right.
So you just be aware of your surroundings, because like sometimes, like I legit see people for a frame and they think I'm stream sniping them. Because my eyes are usually always on the minimap. I see them for a second, okay, I see, okay, enemies there. Like usually one of my eyes is always looking at the minimap to see where enemies are.
I remember I was mad at this point because I was like, damn, but he did not see me. How did he cancel me?
Wait, I'm quite sure
we so clutch.
We can make it like I'm quite sure he saw you. Look, he saw you for a split second there. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
he legit saw you 2 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. I did not realize that.
Yeah. Well, they fight here, they get mid tower, I mean that not really much to do there to here. You're forced to give all of those things here. Bot lane team is gonna be spawning soon. So what do you think you should be doing now?
Let's see. So right now, definitely the next play is gonna be at Elder Dragon.
Yeah.
So I need to be with my team, taking vision slowly. And
Now,
well,
I'm gonna ask you, how do you approach an objective if you know you can't enter jungle?
well, I'm trying to go with maybe my support, and I'm checking everything with my E. Or if it's entering and risking that they are like ambushing, doing a trap, or losing the game, I'm gonna go for it and try to have a weird path that they would not anticipate.
Okay, do you think there is any other way to still push them out of where they would camp here in the jungle, but still like have a way to? I mean, is there another way to push them out of the jungle by doing something?
Maybe if we go like 3 or 4, maybe 5 people mid, and we push mid, so we can take back slowly the vision, and they will be in between fighting us and taking vision, doing elder, so it might buy us some space to push mid lane.
Yes, I mean, that's exactly. So whenever you can't take an objective by just walking into the jungle, right? Because you're afraid of them being there, then you just go mid lane. You push this mid wave. You just keep on pushing, right? Now, if enemy team is in the jungle, they are forced to answer, because otherwise you're gonna go end the game, right? So they are gonna walk out the jungle to catch this wave. Now, you know enemy team was here. Then you can freely walk into the jungle and take control of it again.
Yeah.
So that's why mid wave is really important. Instead of not walking here, because you know this is danger zone. This is all danger zone right here. On the minimap. You just walk, you just keep on pushing mid lane. And they will eventually, they will need to answer you. That's why mid wave is so important, right?
Yeah.
Because especially against it's like 1 minute, there's 1 minute and 30 seconds for it as well. So if it was like 20 seconds, then yeah, I mean you're kind of forced to like either like going through mid lane and going through like river, right? But if you're all based since 10 to 20 seconds, then I mean you're kind of forced to. But since 1 minute 30, you can still play with mid waves, and you just go like this.
But
and then animate.
In this case, the we lost the inhib bot, so it's gonna be pushing bot, and we might be, I don't know, 4v5 if they collapse.
But Talia can answer it, because look how wide mid lane is. Like you expect them to be bot lane, right? Am I right? You expect them to be bot lane. You can just hog this wall over here and then just clear the way like that, and then they will never be able to catch you like this, because you just vault towards top side. Also, Talia has TP, Talia has ult, so you can just ult from here to mid lane and join your fight.
I see.
So you just wanna reduce that risk ratio, right? Because if you walk blindly into vault, the risk is like risk getting is like 80% and you'll die and lose the game. If you walk mid lane, the risk ratio is like 20%, because there's no way they will. If you hog the top side of the wall, you will never be able to die.
Okay.
Look, Wukong given ping to go mid lane, right? I mean, he
could not join him in time.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, he died here, which was kind of bad. But I mean, you don't look at others when improving. You want to look at yourself. So I mean, we don't really care about that.
Sure, of course. That's the spirit. I know this game is like, I could have done so much better and win this game, definitely.
So now, I mean, you're kind of forced. Now you need to go mid lane. At the end, drop this wave. Nobody cares about it, because whoever gets this Drake wins the game pretty much. So that is like, if you take this wave, if you don't, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna do anything. Like at this point, you just wanna like be with your team. It's okay to drop waves. Like even like earlier, like it's okay to drop those waves. That's fine if something major is gonna be happening.
Yeah.
Like even right now, it's just like just TP mid lane, just TP mid lane or something like that. Yeah, one reason why unlink this build is not really that good here is because they have a lot of range gems as well. That's another thing. And they have shit on Viper damage, so even like Spirit Message right now would be quite decent.
Yeah.
So I just want to go with your team. This thing.
I think Wukong got accidentally in the pit, I believe. I don't know what happened.
Well, what up the Wukong? Well, that's well, I mean, that is unfortunate.
I thought I would join in anyway.
I mean, at this point the game was over. Like, since Wukong died like that, I mean, you kind of have to go in. So.
He died before next to Baron, and he got really mad at this point. He insulted all of us. So.
I mean, I recommend playing with chat with chat off. It's not really gonna give you like anything, you know, like having chat on.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that's like really game. There's nothing else to do anything.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. So do you have like any other questions that you would like to like you would like me to explain, like mid game, late game, early game, anything?
No, actually, you answered a lot of my questions because I have a trouble finding a balance between farming and keeping up on experience and being with my team. I figured at some point the top laner was always ahead of me, and sometimes I was getting good ults, but a lot of times I was just so behind that I was also wait for my team by being so behind, in XP and gold. So
I mean,
yeah, tough balance. It's a tough balance to find, I believe.
I mean, the thing is, like, bruisers will always outscale you when it comes to like later on into the game. But remember, play to your strengths. And what is fiddlesticks' strengths?
Team fights.
Exactly. And the bruiser strengths are usually like sidelining, and I mean some team fights as well. But you will always outscale any bruiser in team fights. So just play to those. And if you fall behind level, I mean that happens. You will still be more useful, right?
Yeah.
So, and if you're fed enough, don't be afraid to ult people on side lane, like killing a bruiser, for example. And then like killing them, getting the way pushed, and recalling, getting some more items, right? Something like that, you know.
Yeah. Something I also noticed that you're doing, and I'm messing up like all the time, is the way you use your E to fear the targets that are a bit far away. You know, when you use your R, I see that you use E like max range, and it almost feels like it was not in the range, but you still manage to fear them. And I don't really manage to do that.
Do you play with lock camera or not?
No.
Okay. I mean, the RV you just need to know the ability's range. Because the thing is, you can, I mean, I can even go to practice and show it to you, right? Because the thing is, the range is like, I'll go to practice tool real quick.
So yeah, there is that, and also a major difference between me and you during the laning phase is that you know a lot more your limits, and you manage to play aggressive when I would not. And
yeah, I mean that's exactly the balance between playing aggressive and playing passive, which you need to find it for yourself, because every player has it differently, you know. I was about is like, look, it's like it would like technically not be in range, right? When it comes to this one, but like you see the hitbox is always further away.
Right.
If I hit it here, okay. Well, something like this, you know. It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Because like this is your range, but the ability hitbox will be higher. Like even like this, you see it's gonna hit.
I see.
So I just like know the range by heart pretty much. So if I ult, I just know where I need to hit in order for that to hit, you know.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one's interesting.
But yeah, like to like find the perfect balance, you can even do it in like normal games or something, you know. Just play hyper aggressively to like, even if you're gonna die, it's fine. You know that, okay, next time I'm gonna be play a bit safer. So I won't die. And if you're playing too passive, then next game you have to play a bit more aggressive yet again, to find that like perfect balance between between aggressive and defensive. Of course, matchups make a lot of sense here. That's why like you need to know when to use your Q. Like most of the times I use Q defensively, as it's your only defense ability. Use that pretty much every character can kill you. Unless, again, I mentioned it's you're in your safe zone. For example, you're playing into an enemy that won't be able to kill you if you don't have Q. Like, yet again, let's take Malphite, for example. You can just like QEW or QW him. He's not gonna kill you if you don't have Q.
Right.
So those type of things.
Okay. Also, I believe Mundo should not be so bad of matchup, but I always lose it for some reason. I don't know. Even in early, I always mess up against Mundo.
So here is.
I don't know if we have a recent one.
Here is Mundo. I mean, I can check the laning phase of the Mundo real quick.
Yeah, that might be a complete catastrophe on this one. I don't know.
7, 5, 4. I may find it real quick. If it's in your match history or not. Wait, I don't think I can find it because it's not in your match history. I played a bunch of normal games before, so it does like there's a 739. When did that happen? Yeah, I mean I can't really, but I mean I will most likely have a Mundo matchup coming up as well.
Okay.
I can show it to you from my perspective.
Yeah.
Let me. Because like I pretty much like Mundo will outscale you, right? Like no matter what you do, Mundo will outscale you. Yeah.
But I thought in the first levels I would be able to win with my W and just playing.
Yeah, you will. You should. You should be winning that with all. I was playing against Scareburst, another like challenger player that is really good with Mundo as well. He went 0-7 against me. I'll find it where it is real quick.
I wish I could do that. I knew I was supposed to win early, but I still mess up something. I don't know. There might be something I don't get.
Look, here. I played against Mundo, right? So I'll show it to you. So look, I play first strike in Mundo matchup, by the way. I think it's completely free, because you will never be able to like kill Mundo either way, and Mundo will never kill you. So you just like farm money with first strike. And look what I do. I just like chill in the middle. I still try to like do the cheater recall, but I just like zone them out. Like here is the perfect example of good ability usage. Look, I see him there.
Yeah.
So I position myself in a way where I can hit him and the minions. So now I deal damage to him and I deal damage to minions as well.
And so you're starting the race to get level 2.
Yes, whoever gets level 2 will pretty much have always the advantage, even in a bad matchup. Like look, now he will not be able to contest saves anymore. I have level 2 guaranteed. And now I just keep last hitting. I get level 2 here. Depending on how far he is. I'm not taking anything just yet. If he walks up, I'll go for Q. If he doesn't, I'll go for E. Like, and I'm just like slow pushing it again, you know?
Yeah, just with the first use of your ability, you got the advantage.
Look, now he walked up. I press Q and the W. And it's like half HP already. And I'm gonna shove this. Now I'm gonna be looking to shove this way then. Like, I'm just pushing as fast as I can. And that is a cheater recall very much right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna go recall here. Yeah, look, I'm recalling. I'm about mana because I don't have mana in here, and I'm just back here. Usually when you cheat and recall, you wanna walk the lane. The reason I TP'd here is because I wanna keep on having full control over the lane. I'm quite sure because my Graves was topside as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Also, whenever you recall, when you usually want to TP the lane is like, if enemy is having a bounce back into you, you want to TP if the wave is bouncing into you that it has a cannon in it. That's when you usually want to TP back as well.
Okay.
Okay, I create a stop side, so I'm just like just playing aggressively. And look, he literally cannot do anything into me.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna get level 6 here. I might even kill him. He gets half HP. I'm quite sure he's half HP. I mean, didn't kill him happens. I just go recall and he literally cannot do anything into me. And dying lane plays, he's not doing anything to me. Like, I'm even just like face tanking thing because I know I will just press W and full HP.
And it all comes from the fact that you're managing your waves super good.
Yeah, exactly. I said top lane, especially when we're playing fiddlesticks, wave management is really important. Because not only will you be stronger in waves, you will also heal more in waves, you know. And look, I'm just ignoring that guy and taking towers. Now he has to fight me, I just press QW here, I know my Graves top side so I can play aggressively here. Because if Graves wasn't top lane, I would not face tank like that. I would probably get his one plating and then hit it once and then run away, you know. Because I know that Waves top lane, I will hit it once. I will get it no matter what. Look, minions are all hitting it. I will get this plate, but I'm just waiting for my Graves. Because if I go to half HP, Mundo will try to fight and kill me. I mean, I also cancel my double here by accident. That's just my issue.
Yeah. Okay.
And now, when it comes to later on into the game, right? Like, I don't think I barely teamfighted this game. Because look, I was answering Mundo the entire time. And look how I did it, wait. Even if my teammate wasn't there, I was just always ulting that guy. Like, I was just ulting because if he wants to live my combo, he has to ult himself, and I am stronger without ult than he is with ult, you know. Than he is without ult. So I was just always just ulting that guy. I think there's like another example later here. And since I have bait fire torch in my as my first item, my ult will always be back up, so I can still do plays across the map. Look, Mundo is bot lane again, so I'm just gonna go walk here again. I'm like slowly poking him. So I'm just catching sideways the entire game.
Yeah.
I look here, and then like we see a trade fight. And boom. I went there, I did my job. I think there's like
he would not like kill you if he walks up straight to your face in side lanes. If let's imagine there is no jungler around.
No, because if it stays in ult, he dies. Wait, I think there's like another example over here. I know I ulted him again earlier. Look. So when did I use my ult here? Look here. He's right here. I'm quite sure I ult him. Yeah, look. If he stays in ult, he dies.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he would literally die in my ult. And then now he has no ult. I don't have my ult, but I'm gonna be stronger in silence so I can fight him. And I will have my ult up for the next objective again. So that pretty much that's how you play against Mundo.
Okay. All right. I would have been afraid. I would have been afraid in this situation where I would think like he has way too much HP and I cannot kill him. But actually I'm wrong.
I think it's like, remember your Q does damage based on HP. If he has a lot of HP, like if you saw here, my Q did like 1000 damage to him. Wait, I'll show it. When was it again?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, look at this here. My Q did 1000 damage.
That's huge.
Because he has on HP. I mean, I'm on three items as well, so yeah. So I would just kill him if he tried to fight me. So, and if you're scared, yet again, remember, just limit test to find your balance between being aggressive and being passive.
Yeah, I do have to limit test a bit more, maybe. Yeah, that's right.
So that's like, yeah. If you don't really have any other questions, then I would call that the session.
All right, thanks a lot. I just have a little one that came to my mind. You mentioned recently that you would maybe recommend to play Ignite sometimes, and in lower elos.
Yeah.
And I do run TP because I feel like it's like erasing some of my macro mistakes. Would you still recommend me to go for Ignite?
Well, I'm gonna say that if you wanna learn how to play aggressively, play Ignite. If you play Ignite, that's gonna teach you how to play aggressively. It's gonna teach you the importance of tempo, because you cannot fix your tempo issues with TP anymore. So if you play Ignite, you'll also be like in some way becoming a better player. Because like a good example would be, remember when you like TP'd earlier, you were taking the plate, and you recall and then TP'd, right? Now, example would be that if you play Ignite that game, you don't take that plating, but you recall and then you vault back to lane to be there in time. That's gonna teach you like tempo pretty much.
Okay, I see. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and
I have a lot to work on.
Yeah, and pretty much just focus on your laning phase. Look at find the balance between playing aggressive and playing passively. I hope you took some notes as well. Then be aware of your surroundings as well. These are like the most important things. And of course, try to be creative. Look what you can do across the map. Like, because like every game is different. You just wanna use the basics. So use the basics and then be creative, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. Love your content. Keep it up, and I'll try to apply that.
All right, and yeah, if you have any other questions, then feel free to DM me as well. I don't mind answering them.
That's super nice from you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. Have a great evening.
You too. Have a good one.
Thank you.